If you are asking questions like,
What's next in love?
Is he gonna reach out?
or
When do I get married?
this video is definitely for you. By the end of this video, you will know exactly the reason why your love life is not fulfilled, so you can get out of love failure fast. My name is Augustine and I help spiritual awakening souls to reprogram their subconscious mind and align them with their higher self using multidimensional reading. So if this is something that you like, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I post a video every Tuesday and Friday. The tools I suggest here will help you to heal your ego and align you with your higher self. So let me quickly explain the purpose of this reading. You know, many people out there are unfulfilled in their love life, but actually those unfulfillment can manifest in so many different forms. For example, someone might constantly not find a boyfriend, or someone might constantly attract some cheaters, or some people might always want a boyfriend but then at the end of the day they kind of push them away. So there are many kinds, many forms of unfulfillment in love, and today we are going to neglect the forms of the unfulfillment and look deep inside to the root of the problem and see what are the cause of these unfulfillment. And remember, all dramas in love, they are actually the forms and the evidence of your wounded ego self. A wounded ego self is not you, your higher self is the true you. And in order for you to have a fulfillment in love, you need to align with your true self and heal your wounded self. So I'm not gonna take up so much of your time. On the screen right now, you can see 4 heart shapes, okay? And they're in different colors. Please close your eyes and just meditate on them. You may pause the video as well. Try to calm your mind and pick the heart shapes that really draws your attention. And that is going to be your reading. And the timestamps I've already written down in the comment box below. So once you pick the color that you like, go to the description box and click on that timestamp, okay? And I will see you later. Hey, tuning in with friends who pick the red heart shape. This is going to be the reading and I'm going to review what are the hidden blocks, what is the true reason for your love unfulfillment, the failure in love. Okay, so I've already shuffled all the decks I need to use today and I'm just gonna tell you all the cards that I've discovered, okay? So the very first card that I pick is the general overall message. And the general overall message for people who pick pile red, the red heart, is the beginning. Initiation. Okay, I will quickly show you this card. As you can see, this person has just emerged from a place, from the bud of the flower, and come into a new place of being. And she's extremely intuitive. She was born kind of like someone who has suffered from something in the past, really traumatic, and then it comes to a chrysalis, and then now it bursts open into someone who feels like a goddess and someone who's ready for a relationship. Okay, so there are definitely something holding back, but spiritually you are ready to connect and ready to meet with your soulmate or your twin flame. So this is the very first general overall message. And then I'm going to use this self-made little stick to see what are the message, like what are the fears that you have, okay? What are the fears you have from the past? Okay, ooh, there we go, we have it already. Okay, first of all, I am seeing these are the fears that are blocking you from initiating to get the love, okay? They're subconsciously trying to block you from love. And the first one is the fear of persecution. The fear of being mistreated. So I am seeing many of you from the past, you have been mistreated by your partner and from your father probably. And this mistreated just land right on top of this card as well, the 5 of Swords. As I can see, this 5 of Swords mentions someone who is completely dishonest, someone being shady, someone being manipulative as well. So definitely the reason why you didn't initiate the beginning of finding a soulmate or a partner is because you are still suffering or still holding on to the guilt, blame, shame from the past of this person being mistreated you. That is the reason why this is secretly stopping you from really to be fully blossom, to reach out to people. It's because of this past mistreat by this person, the fear of persecution, okay? And because of the fear of persecution, there is a lack of self-worth problem here as well for some of you. I'm not saying all of you have this lack of self-worth. I'm saying some of you have this lack of self-worth. Okay. This is come from the magician in this position where in the subconscious mind and the ego side. The ego, the dark side of the magician, is someone who doesn't know his or her true power, someone who feels powerless. So I'm seeing in your childhood, maybe your father or someone in the past made you feel powerless, that maybe you think you are not able to do something or get something because it is what it is. And that's why you have this lack of self-worth. You think it's not gonna work. I really don't deserve that good thing, this perfect partner. So that's why subconsciously, this is stopping you from really attracting a perfect union. However, the general message suggests that you are completely ready. You came out from this bud and now you're blossom. You kind of you did all the shadow work already. This is what I'm feeling. And since you're rising from the dust, see the rainbows and the moon up there, you are ready. Okay, even though you don't know that. Probably this is the reason why you are in this reading right now. Then the last fear that I had that came out was the fear of rejection. Okay, can you see that? Since the lack of self-worth and being mistreated by this person, you're keeping your mind very close. And I'm seeing some of you guys have tried to maybe approach someone, but you got rejected by someone in the past. That's why you have this fear of rejection that is still within you. So for some of you, if you really like someone or you have a target in mind already, you really didn't take the step to make the initiation to connect with that person. It's because you have the fear of rejection. This is the card, okay? You're so scared. You're holding on to what you feel safe. So even though out there it's really beautiful sunny day, you are still trapped into your own world, and you are not ready and comfortable to reach out because of the fear of rejection. So a quick little sum up: fear of persecution, being mistreated by the past from your ex-partner, being betrayed. Fear of rejection because you got rejected before, so that's why you're keeping yourself in a tiny room. And a lack of self-worth because someone told you are powerless in the past and you're not able to be a powerful manifester. That's why these are the things that are holding you back. However, Spirit is saying that you are ready to take the initiation. Okay, and 3 cards, extremely interesting. These are the lessons from your soul, and they are all purple, okay? They are all purple, and look at this. That's the crown and third eye chakra activation. Okay, and that's purple. So definitely these are the cards for you if you're picking the red part, okay? First of all, right under this Four of Pentacles, I see perseverance. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Persevere. When you fail once, it doesn't mean that you are a failure for the rest of your life. So, Spirit is telling you that to heal your fear of rejection, it is time to persevere things. Okay? If you failed once, do it again. Same as everything in life, right? Don't give up. And the second thing is about forgiveness. Right beneath the 5 of Swords, there is a card called Acceptance here. Okay? I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I'm seeing that you are accepting your past decisions. Why did you choose that person in life? Why did you choose someone who betrayed you? Why did you choose someone who mistreated you before? Why did you put yourself in that position? Now the Spirit is asking you to forgive yourself the fact that you put yourself in that vulnerable position. You need to accept how you felt, how your thoughts before. You have done all the things that you needed to do in the past in order to survive at that part. And now you need to accept that. Acceptance and forgiveness will bring healing to betrayal, to the fear of being mistreated, okay? And for the last card right underneath the Magician card, I am seeing purpose here. So, friends, believe me or not, if you ignite your manifestation power, you are going to manifest your perfect partner who share the same purpose as you do. Okay? The purpose card said, I know what I'm here to do. And you are gonna, Wait, no, there are two ways. First of all, if you focus on what you're here to do, you will meet someone very soon, and you need to take the steps to greet this person. This person is going to do something completely similar to you. So you both share the same life purpose and you guys are ready. So you need to take this step to know your life purpose, then you will be able to align with this person who shares the same value and purpose in life, okay? And now, oh wow, right underneath the acceptance card, I have the Archangel Michael message for you. It says, forgive yourself. You have done nothing wrong, okay? You have done your best from in the past, the mistreated part. You have done the best. So you have done nothing wrong. You tried. If you want to take one step forward to forgive yourself, you can recite this prayers for 21 days. You can write it down. It's gonna help you to heal your fear of being mistreated, okay? I ask that you help me to let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Release self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Forgiveness and acceptance to the past, to the person who mistreated you, and to yourself, the reason why you put yourself in that situation. Accept that part of you and forgive that part of you. Then you can unblock these things and finally reach out to someone who truly loves you, okay? Then, right underneath perseverance, there is this card, okay? This is a little notes from the universe for you. Self-sufficiency, self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave or saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Many of you that resonate with the card here, I put them in this format earlier, you know, the Four of Pentacles. Many of you, because of the fear of rejection, many of you are saying, oh, I'm okay, I'm good on my own, I really don't need anyone in my life, I'm good. But this is come from fear. Everyone needs someone, right? So know that instead of saying, I don't need anyone, you say, God is your source and I'm willing to receive all the help I need, love and support that wants to come your way. Okay? You need to be dependent on, rely on the source. Think the universe has your back. The last one, I think it's about your purpose because it falls under the card purpose, okay? So, the last card from Archangel Raphael is singing and dancing. I am immediately seeing some of you pick this pile, the red heart. Some of you are really good at singing or performance, dancing, or people who use their voice to work, or use their body to work, or use movement to express, or you guys can be an artist as well. And it says, express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. Well, if you tap into this, if you follow your path, which is your purpose, singing, movement, artistic, being handy, using your voice to express yourself, you're gonna meet your soul union. Okay, and that is your soul purpose as well, to express through these mediums, and you guys will be in union. Congrats! So, these are the things that are blocking you from your true love: the fear of rejection, the fear of persecution, the fear of being mistreated, and also the lack of self-worth. I've explained these already, and if you can heal this part, you will immediately attract someone that completely aligns with you, okay? Lots of love. Now you know exactly the reason why your love life is not thriving, but do you have the tools to help you to heal your past so your wounds will not continue to manifest into forms? If you want to begin to heal your subconscious mind, aka your ego self, and start to activate your super consciousness, which is your higher self, you can book a multi-dimensional reading with me where I will personally help you to tackle all your past pain and your past fear and your ego, the wounds in it as well, so you can gracefully move forward and start to manifest your perfect partner. Also, I've written a 4-step to start your engine and vibe high guided spiritual morning practice for you to heal your ego and align you with your super consciousness. Download the guide and book a reading at the link below. Don't forget to check out my other videos and readings on how to reprogram your subconscious mind and raise your consciousness. If you like this video, remember to share it with your friends, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified whenever I post a video, okay? See you next time. Hey friends who picked the blue heart, this is going to be your reading and I'm extremely excited because this is a great reading for you guys and I'm so high, you know, like I can't wait to share this with you. So the first card that I ask about the spirit is about what is the overall message for you guys who picked the blue heart, and the 4 of angels pop up. It says rest here. This is not a simple rest. Look at this person. She's basically nurturing herself in a green frequency, a green vibration. A green vibration and green lights are extremely healing. That's why Archangel Raphael is green as well. As you can see, not only rest, however, you need to heal. That's why you cannot push things through. I'm seeing some of you are being very impatient, trying to push through and find another relationship. But if you don't heal yourself first and continue to manifest a new relationship, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work because definitely something needs to be healed. Okay, now I'm gonna use this to pull some fears or pains that you have in the past and see what shows up for you. Okay, first of all, I'm seeing the fear of annihilation, means the fear of death or being hurt physically by someone. Okay, two more. Okay, then I'm seeing a fear of rejection here as well. One more. Okay, and the fear of judgment. So for some of you, you have the fear of being judged by people about your actions. And about being judged, maybe you constantly want a partner or you don't want a partner, the fear of being judged by people. This is blocking you, so be aware of that. Some of you have the fear of being rejected by someone. That's why you don't want to proceed, you don't want to push, you don't want to find, you're afraid of really trying to reach out to somebody. And also, some of you, this is so interesting, fear of being physically hurt or annihilation, which means like your life is threatening. So I'm seeing for some of you from the past, you might survive from physical abuse relationship or your parents or your father, that they are physically abusive to you. Okay, cool, this is heavy. Anyways, let me quickly jump into tarot and discover more fear and pain you have from the past. The first card, I'm seeing the 4 of Cups here. So you see that you have this idea of really wanting a partner here. However, look at the cups behind you. That's the spirit telling you. They need you to focus on the 3 cups in front of you. And you might ask, what are those 3 cups for? Those 3 cups symbolize your subconscious mind and your ego self, your emotions, okay, and your feelings. As the major general card is the rest card and the healing card, I'm seeing that you need to look into your subconscious mind and heal the wounds from your subconscious mind and your ego first before moving on, because that is blocking you. Okay, that basically means a shadow work. Look into your shadow and see what are the things that are blocking you, and we will go deep dive into that because I'm seeing that already. The one that is in your ego is the Hangman. Ask yourself who, your parents, your mother or your father, who is the impatient one? Who wants things to happen quickly in a snap of time? Because this is blocking you from love. The feeling of wanting right now, this is manifesting into a lack mindset. That's why it's blocking you from love. Also, right underneath the fear of annihilation, there is the Emperor card here, and that is the reason why I'm asking, do you have a male figure or a female figure? It doesn't matter, female or male. You survived from an physical abusive relationship? Maybe someone hit you before, or maybe your dad. So these are the wounds in your subconscious, in your ego, that you need to overcome and heal. And the shadow work is not easy. However, Spirit is suggesting that you need to persevere. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So if you want love, you need to heal yourself first, which means even shadow work is hard and challenging. If you set your mind to it, you can heal your past by bringing so much love to it, okay? And then right underneath the Hangman, there's the loneliness card here. Many of you are feeling quite lonely because you don't have this partner, or even if or if a partner you are not satisfied. It says, I know that I am never alone. If you're in a relationship but your partner is like neglecting you all the time, if you are single right now and you cannot find someone, if you feel lonely, and right underneath the Hangman, okay, you are a bit like unsettled, you need to really connect with the universe first and know that you are not alone in this situation. Connect with the universe and connect with your friends, connect with your loved ones, other loved ones, and you will slowly find your worth. Okay, if you have your self-worth, you won't put yourself in this situation. You will try to heal yourself. Okay, and right underneath the fear of annihilation and the Emperor card, here it comes the fear. Ta-da! I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I'm seeing a fear of being physically hurt again by a person, okay, by this old person. Or basically, even though you are meeting someone else, you still have this inner fear of being hurt physically. That is the reason why you're so scared. You want it, but you're scared at the same time. And this is blocking you from true love. And you need to heal the fear, okay? And switch your energy. Otherwise, you will not be able to manifest a true love. You need to rest and heal. Okay? And here behind all these pains and past fears, I pull 4 cards, and these 4 cards can be quite healing to you and your situation. Okay? The first card that I have is Romance Angel are helping you. Okay? Okay, know that or not, the romance angels are helping you. That's why you are here, and that is the reason why you are more aware of the past pain and your past trauma right now. So you know which part of you in your ego needs healing. So you can start to rest and heal before you attract your new union. Your twin flame is here as well. I'm not joking. Once you heal this, you are gonna connect with a perfect person. But let me read this for you. This is one of the tools. If you want to ask Archangel Michael to help you, who is someone who is helping you right now actually, you can use this prayer, okay? Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make helpful life changes. Helpful, not helpful, but healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Girl, you guys, boys, your angels are helping you to arrange to meet up with your twin flame and your soulmate. Okay, it's about you whether to do the work or not. Okay, the inner work. Anyways, let me jump back to this. Thank you for helping us to recognize each other and have the courage to say hello, the fear of rejection that I mentioned earlier, so that we can eventually dive deep into a truly intimate relationship. Basically, this card just said the 3 things that I mentioned earlier. Fear of rejection, fear of annihilation, and needs healing from the past. Okay? Your twin flame is basically waiting for you. You just need to heal your subconscious and your wounds, then you will be able to meet this person. And forget about the fear of rejection from the past. Forget about the fear of rejection, because romance angels are helping you. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna read this to you. Twin flame card, the answer to your questions involve a spiritual-based romance relationship. Well, your twin flame is waiting for you once you do the job. Sorry. Okay, last 2 cards are the divine messages for you. You won't believe that. The first card is companionship. The first card is companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, again, loneliness and aloneness, you are ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. Again, if you have the self-worth, if you know that you are not alone, you have yourself, then you will stop depending on others. You will be at ease with being alone. So you will find someone who's truly vibing with you. Okay, it's exciting. It's exciting. Really ask yourself this question again. Where did you get that impatience from? Your mom or your dad? Because that impatience is not from you. Okay, that's not you. You are patient. We also have striving. Eventually, the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away. Replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what I said earlier. Okay. Okay, people, you guys picked the blue hearts, right? I am extremely excited for you. Once you do the inner work and fix the things I just mentioned earlier, you will get a twin flame. You will be reunion with someone. Okay, romance angels helping you. There is nothing to worry about. So much love to you. Let me know if this resonates with you. Now you know exactly the reason why your love life is not thriving, but do you have the tools to help you to heal your past so your wounds will not continue to manifest into forms? If you want to begin to heal your subconscious mind, aka your ego self, and start to activate your super consciousness, which is your higher self, you can book a multi-dimensional reading with me where I will personally help you to tackle all your past pain and your past fear and your ego, the wounds in it as well, so you can gracefully move forward and start to manifest your perfect partner. Also, I've written a 4-step to start your engine and vibe high guided spiritual morning practice for you to heal your ego and align you with your super consciousness. Download the guide and book a reading at the link below. Don't forget to check out my other videos and readings on how to reprogram your subconscious mind and raise your consciousness. If you like this video, remember to share it with your friends, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified whenever I post a video, okay? See you next time. Hello, tuning in with my friends who picked the green heart. This is going to be your reading. I've already laid out your spread. It is extremely exciting. It's so different compared to the red and the blue group as well. So let's dive into it. The first question that I ask the spirit is about the general message. What is the general overall message that is blocking you from being love fulfilled? Okay, and the message, here it comes, is the shadow. Okay, the fear card here. The shadow side is the fear. So the first thing that I'm seeing is you are suffering from the fear of many things, and you are still hiding in your shadow. Your shadow definitely needs more love to it. Once you bring love to the shadow side, you will be able to move on. And I know that sounds really like abstract, but I'm going to go into more practical as we move on to the reading. And also I'm seeing some of you are seeing the truth already. With the third eye activation here, with the fire in the center. Some of you who are reading this right now, you are activating your third eye and you finally see the truth of the situation. You see the truth of what's right and what's wrong. Okay, so just listen to this first because I'm going to dive deeper in the reading now. I'm just going to pick 3 major fears that you have, and these major fears are the fears that you have. Okay, the first fear is the fear of exclusion. The fear of exclusion. So this tells me, first of all, you have the fear of being excluded by somebody. Okay, I am sensing you were born in a, like this is for many people, right? Some of you are born in a very traditional family, extremely traditional family with this Hierophant card. Some of you might go to church as well. Some of you might be born in a very religious family that they don't allow you to do certain things in love, in before you marry, or you cannot date certain people because that's not right. You have a very strong family tradition as well for some of you. If you date someone else, or if you don't listen to your mom and dad, they will judge you. That's why there's the fear of judgment here. If you don't listen to their will, they will put you outside. They will exclude you. So there's a fear of exclusion. Fear of judgment, fear of exclusion are the things that are blocking you in your shadow, that is blocking you from finding your true love. Okay. And also, there's a lack of self-worth as well. The lack of self-worth. Okay, let's continue to dive deep in it. First of all, the Hierophant card, as I mentioned earlier. Many of you are born in a very traditional family, right? Have a traditional background, maybe religious background as well, that you cannot do certain things before marriage. For example, you cannot have sex before marriage, or your parents needs you to put you in a relationship with some people. Okay, otherwise, it's for family good. I know it's very old school, but things still happen like this in the world. Okay. And you really want to just be free and be yourself. However, you are being trapped with this Four of Wands. You are being trapped. You want to dance. You're kind of like a bird dancing in a cage right here. You're being trapped. Your behaviors as well, your will, your wish are completely being trapped by the society belief system as well, by your family, by your friends. However, many of you started to see the truth. Okay, for some of you, you guys might not be aware, and that's what the Justice card is doing here. For some of you, you are holding the Truth of Swords. You are so aware of what is right, what is not right. You are finally aware that it is my life. I create the structure for my own life, and I don't need to depend on and listen to anyone because they are trying to control me. Okay, right underneath the card being controlled and not being able to fully express yourself. Okay, some of you maybe you are also, maybe you are homosexual, you're gay or lesbians, okay, or maybe you're transgender as well. The society kind of put a frame on you, and you cannot step forward and be your true self. This is what I'm getting. Okay, excited for you. Yeah, definitely some of you are gay or lesbian, or you like the same sex. That's why the society doesn't allow you to do certain things, or your family doesn't allow you to do things. And then right underneath this Four of Wands being trapped, your happiness, there's a Freedom card here underneath. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Okay, do not listen to anyone anymore, because you have the freedom to create your reality. And you have the power, you have the free will to create that happiness. It's you, it's about you. You need to stop listening to your inner voice and the voice from the society, from your parents, or from the schools, or from your friends. You need to listen to yourself and be free from judgment. And be free from the fear of exclusion. Also, there is adversity here, right underneath the Hierophant card. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Guys, girls, there's definitely a reason why you are born this way. Okay, I'm definitely tuning in with the vibe of maybe bisexual, or like those external, like I mean those minority group. And there's a challenge here for you to be able to speak up to your parents as well, to convince them, to try to show your authentic self to them. And this is going to bring you the happiness that you always long for. Okay, happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Many of you already see your true path. You are so clear of what you want to do. Okay, and it is your time to be responsible for your own happiness and love up the fear within you, the fear of exclusion, the fear of being judged by people, and the fear that the lack of self-worth. You might be someone who experiences criticism a lot, and that's why you have a very low sense of self-worth, but you know that you are a light being. And you deserve to be your authentic self and be your true self by loving up the fear, loving up your shadow from the past. Okay, if this is resonant with you, great. You don't necessarily need to be gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender. This might be manifesting in different forms, but this is the overall message, okay? Then, right underneath the freedom card, there is the message from Archangel Michael saying, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. Okay, admit the truth, act accordingly. Admit the truth, act accordingly. And the prayer, you can write it down, you can pray to Archangel Michael. He's definitely going to help you and support you, okay? I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance, so I can be lovingly, honestly with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. What else can I say? Then we have the throat chakra. It's about speaking the truth, honoring yourself, being sweet with yourself, honoring yourself, being true to yourself. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth, eh? Exactly what I just said, okay? So definitely listen to some throat chakra healing meditation, or eat something that like blueberries or things that with the throat chakra and with the throat chakra colors. You can also drink some honey. That's gonna help you out. You can listen to throat chakra healing meditation, because many of you, I'm seeing many of you have been suppressed. Your voice have been suppressed. Your truth has been suppressed because of the lack of self-love here. So, time for healing, guys. Then we have this card, being enough, okay? The innermost heart says, you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are loved. Many of you, because of the lack of self-worth, you might feel like you are not in love and you want to try to do things makes yourself feel better, makes yourself look prettier, makes yourself look wiser, or have more people to talk to you in order for yourself to feel enough. Or some of you might be listening to the parents, listening to your friends, the society for a very, very long time that you are not enough, that you shouldn't do certain things. And now the card is telling you that it's time for you to claim your power back, to claim your happiness back, claim your freedom back, accept all the challenge, being sweet and honest with yourself, and being able to speak your truth. Okay? So you will love up the fear of judgment, the fear of the fear of exclusion, okay, and heal the lack of self-love. Once you deal with all these things, you will be able to move on and meet your soul union and be successful in love, okay? So interesting, I just love this reading. So happy for you guys as well. So let me know if this resonates with you and I will check in with you next time. Bye! Now you know exactly the reason why your love life is not thriving, but do you have the tools to help you to heal your past so your wounds will not continue to manifest into forms? If you want to begin to heal your subconscious mind, aka your ego self, and start to activate your super consciousness, which is your higher self, you can book a multi-dimensional reading with me where I will personally help you to tackle all your past pain and your past fear and your ego, the wounds in it as well, so you can gracefully move forward and start to manifest your perfect partner. Also, I've written a 4-step to start your engine and vibe high guided spiritual morning practice for you to heal your ego and align you with your super consciousness. Download the guide and book a reading at the link below. Don't forget to check out my other videos and readings on how to reprogram your subconscious mind and raise your consciousness. If you like this video, remember to share it with your friends, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified whenever I post a video, okay? See you next time. Hello my friend, last group, yellow heart. Okay, this is going to be your reading and I'm gonna reveal it. I've already pulled all the cards out and the spread is just right in front of me. And the first question that I ask is like, what is the overall general message that is in terms of love for you guys, okay? And later on, we're going to dive deep into what are the fears and things, the hidden blocks that are secretly blocking you from finding love, okay? So the first card, this is your overall energy right now. The card is 10 of Stars, Pondering, okay? Well, I'm seeing something really good here. You have collected so much resources. You have put yourself back together. All the chakras are aligned. You are like, bam, okay, you're ready. Like you're ready to attract love. You're ready to receive love. You are ready because you have worked on yourself so much before, okay? However, obviously there are something from the past that we want to look at and see what are those things, and for some of you might have that, some of you might not have that, okay? So I'm just gonna quickly pull 3 cards here. This 3 little notes tells me what are the things that are blocking you from the past or right now. So the first thing that I see here is some of you may have the fear of persecution, the fear of being mistreated. So you might be, you could be in a relationship before that someone mistreated you. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords here. So for some of you, your mother might mistreated you before, but this is just for a small amount of you, not all of you. The fear of being mistreated by someone from the past. That's what is secretly blocking you from love, okay? And there is a lack of self-esteem as well. If you're being mistreated, your self-esteem must be low. Or if you're being mistreated by your mom as well, your self-esteem must be affected as well. And we have the lack of self-worth. This is just some of you. Some of you might have a lack of self-esteem. Some of you might have a lack of self-worth. But this is kind of like a mixed group. Some of you have already mastered these lessons, okay? Some of you haven't. Some of you have already kind of mastered these lessons, trying to work on self-worth and self-esteem. So you're putting yourself back together. That's why the Pondering card is here. And it's like for 2 different groups, okay? So take what resonates with you. For some of you with the Queen of Swords, this is representing you. You are finally being finally come back to a more centered place, from a dramatic place to a more centered place, and now finally have the truth in order to be gentle, to face any challenges in front of you, and you are centered in your own energy. But for some of you, this card means that you have a mother who is very rigid and not being able to give you emotional support when you need. So this might be affecting you right now. And the second card I see here is the 3 of Wands. So believe that or not, your thoughts, you place it out already, and now it's just about a matter of time. You're waiting to receive that thing. It's coming back to you. So I'm seeing some of you have this lack of self-worth. It is manifesting of being impatient and really want things to work. Or some of you have been trying, but because of the lack of self-worth, you think, oh, even though I try, I get nothing in return. But you still need to try. This card represents, if you have tried, good. It's time to be patient. If you haven't tried because of the lack of self-worth, then the card is suggesting you to tell you that you're ready and it's time for you to take an action. And for the third card, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. This is a mixed grip. I want to say yellow is a mixed grip. For some of you, you haven't really figured out who is going to be your ideal partner. If you're in a relationship, reveal whether this partner is what you truly want. What is the true reason why you feel unsatisfied in your love? And it's because of the lack of self-worth. Are you putting yourself in a vulnerable position with someone? That might potentially it. With the Queen of Swords, some of you might be even trying to be trying to work it out in a relationship, okay? But if you know your worth, you wouldn't put yourself in this situation. And this situation is kind of affecting your self-esteem as well. You're being mistreated. So for any of you who is out there reading this, I want you to really write down a list of things that the qualities you want from your partner and really reveal your goal with the Ace of Pentacles here. Because if you haven't set a very concrete goal and a concrete characters that you want to attract or things that you want from a person, it's not going to come to you. That is the reason why you have been waiting for so long, because you haven't get clear on what you truly want in love. So this is a very strong message coming through. No matter who you are right now, listening to this message here, and no matter what resonates with you, this resonates with you. You haven't truly figured out concretely what you want to manifest. Who do you want to truly be with? Okay. This also suggested by this card. You need to use a logical mind in order to plan what you want. Okay. Otherwise, they're not going to come to you. And definitely there is a little lack of self-doubt here because of all the delays. With the doubt card here, just right underneath the three of wands, it says, I release the needs to know all the answers. It's about didn't get clear on the answer. That's why you're not receiving the answer. This is the major hidden block. So you need to really figure it out what that is, okay? What are the characters you want? And for some of you, you guys are starting to get worried about potentially not finding someone who meets where you are. Because of the Honduran card, many of you out there can be some successful women or successful men, and you kind of don't find someone who can truly meet your standard. So now you start to worry, and you need to know that I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. That's what the card said. So again, reveal the qualities from your partner, make it clear, then send a proper intention out to the universe, and that will come to you, and you will receive that, and you will feel so much pride because of that. And also, of the pride card here, some of you, as I mentioned, can be very successful in life, okay? That's why for some of you, you have this pride, you don't want to settle for any less. However, for some of you on the opposite side of the spectrum, you don't really know your pride, you don't have the pride within you. That's why you're settling for less and you put yourself in a vulnerable position. It's a mixed group. Again, messages coming from everywhere, the yellow heart. The first three groups, they are very like, bam, for a specific person. However, this group is a mix of different things, so take what resonates with you. Once you set the intention out with the proper qualities you want from that partner, now you need to properly visualize the success. See yourself in that situation and see yourself you design that person, okay? See that person hang out with you, then you will be able to tap yourself into that outcome. It says, see yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in positive outcomes. So no worries. And because of the worries and the little self-doubt and some people might have the lack of self-esteem and self-worth, there is the let go of fear now from Archangel Michael. If you want to heal this situation or help with this situation, this is what you can do. You can recite this prayer, okay? Archangel Michael, please help me to feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. So there is definitely ego-based thoughts. Ego-based thoughts are the lack of self-esteem, lack of self-worth, the fear of persecution, being mistreated by someone, the fear being too proud of yourself, being too proud that you don't want to. You think people cannot be on the same level as you. But know that each of us are equal. Some of you might be worried because you are unsettled of the emotions right now. You really want things to happen quick. And some of you are doubting yourself. Okay, it's really a mix of different things here. But the ultimate card is the love. Okay, it's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember. I myself am love. Okay? So to everyone in this situation, wherever you're resonating, whichever part, know that you are love at the end of the day, and you have so much compassion. You need to have so much compassion to yourself and your situation right now. Okay? I hope you get what you need to get from this reading, because it is really a mix of different things here. But I'm sure if you need that message has already passed on to you already. So visualize success is one major thing. get clear on who you truly want to manifest, because you need some clarity on what exactly you want, okay? So do that as well, and let go of all the things that I mentioned earlier about the doubt, the worries, okay? And then you will be able to have a breakthrough in love. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Now you know exactly the reason why your love life is not thriving, but do you have the tools to help you to heal your past so your wounds will not continue to manifest into forms? If you want to begin to heal your subconscious mind, aka your ego self, and start to activate your super consciousness, which is your higher self, you can book a multi-dimensional reading with me where I will personally help you to tackle all your past pain and your past fear and your ego, the wounds in it as well, so you can gracefully move forward and start to manifest your perfect partner. Also, I've written a 4-step to start your engine and vibe high guided spiritual morning practice for you to heal your ego and align you with your super consciousness. Download the guide and book a reading at the link below. Don't forget to check out my other videos and readings on how to reprogram your subconscious mind and raise your consciousness. If you like this video, remember to share it with your friends, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified whenever I post a video, okay? See you next time.